Housing in federal prison. There are primarily 3 different types of housing in federal prison, starting with the open dorm. Now, this open dorm is at a federal prison satellite camp that's attached to a USP in the middle part of the country. As you can see, in an open dorm, you're in a big room with a bunch of other guys and bunk beds going one by one by one by one. Every inmate in the federal prison dorm has their own locker that sits in between the next bunks. At the end of the hall, there's typically 2 bathrooms with 2 sets of showers so that there's enough showers and bathrooms for everyone to use while they're in the federal prison dorm. Federal prison dorms are primarily in camps. Now, the next type of housing in federal prison is this. It's the federal prison cube. The cube in federal prison is similar to the open dorm, but there's walls in between each bunk. The walls don't go all the way up to the ceiling. They're about 6 feet tall. That gives you and your bunkie a little bit of privacy. Inside the cube, you're going to have a bunk bed, 2 lockers, a desk, typically 2 chairs, and maybe a place to hang your coats. There's an imaginary door and a line, and you shouldn't look inside other people's cubes or cross that plane of that line without being invited into that cube. It's just like a cell, there's just no door. Cubes are primarily in federal prison camps and federal prison lows, or FCI lows. Now, when you get to the FCI medium, or the federal prison medium, that's when you start in the cell. A cell in federal prison isn't very cushy like some people might imagine. It's like a cell in a regular prison. You have a bunk bed, a desk, and of course, a toilet sink combination. Some shoe cells have showers inside of them, and others, when you're in the shoe, you get time to go to the shower typically 3 times a week. And of course, at the ADX, the cells are a little rougher, and same within the shoe. But those are the 3 primary types of housing in the federal prison system: open dorms, cubes, and cells. At federalprisontipscom, we help the justice impacted navigate the federal prison system, from indictment to reentry and everywhere in between. If you or a loved one is in federal prison or facing federal prison, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you need our help, we're at 407-434-0175, 7 days a week and 24 hours a day at federalprisontipscom.